Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Umbagalo, and with me once again is...
Megalomaniac, hello internets.
Good day. So last time we spent pretty much all of the episode tooling around in the Badlands, where we met with, what was it? Joshua Riker?
Yeah, I want to say so, yes. Thomas
Yeah.
Riker's kid.
Yes.
And we explained who Thomas Riker was last time, so
Yep, so we should be all fine on that front.
yes.
So now we are going to just continue tooling around a little bit in the area around Deep Space Nine.
And right in front of us is Toshiro Hitsugaya and the RRW Hyorin Maru. It's good to know that the Soul Reapers joined the Romulan Republic.
So,
There goes your train of thought.
Yeah. Anyway, Captain Kurland wants us to look at reports that space is turned into water.
Sure.
So we should probably go do that.
Probably. That does seem odd.
Yeah.
And really, I have no idea if these things can operate in an aquatic environment. Into Darkness suggests they can to some extent, but, that's another universe, and I don't think Abrams cares that much about continuity.
Well, let's scan some anomalies about that then.
Yes.
Because that's the Starfleet way.
Scan it until we can shoot it.
Oh.
And here comes the part where you have to shoot it.
Yeah, because of course we weren't going to just get away with having a purely scientific mission here.
No. Ooh, kind of
No, of course.
lagged a bit on showing the beams hitting.
Oh, strange.
So since last time I've went and bought a bunch of Polaron weapons for my ship.
Oh yes, because you're planning on getting yourself ready for endgame stuff.
Yes.
Polaron is an interesting weapon type. It functions a little similarly to Tetrion in that Polarons, their chance to proc is minus 25 energy in a random subsystem, which is actually pretty useful. Not as useful as some of the other powers, but
yeah, I'm basically planning this to synchronize with a set of equipment we'll be getting later.
Yeah.
Also, it's purple and looks cool.
Yeah, it actually does look pretty cool. Yeah, like one of the things that STO is pretty good at is that all of the energy types are pretty effective in their own rights. There are some damage types that do deal less damage than others, but they generally make up for it in whatever their special ability is.
I generally don't worry about it too much because I'm not like really gaming this.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter a whole lot.
I'm sure later on it does, but
It might.
And there are, of course, more enemies.
Yep. So we'll just go blow them up and scan more anomalies. Unfortunately, in many missions, the way that the game handles the ability to interact with things, generally you won't be able to interact with stuff while you're in combat. Even if you are not actually engaging the enemy. If someone's shooting at you, your stuff will just get disrupted. Which honestly makes a lot of sense in a game design sense.
And there goes that.
So I'll scan this anomaly. And where's that last one?
Let's check the map. Apparently north.
Yep, this way. You can also press V to have your scanners point towards it. Just like using a tricorder on ground.
Of course, saying north is kind of weird when you're talking about back in space with no, poles to.
With no real cardinal direction. But there is a map, so.
Yeah. I'm not gonna scan that one.
Did you?
You
went to the wrong. You went to the wrong one.
No, I didn't. I flew by and the thing didn't pop up.
Really? Because you're like 30 clicks away from me.
Oh! Damn you, 3 dimensions. I was up. Yeah, now we got that fixed.
Oh, you.
That's your catchphrase. You're required to say it at least once an episode.
Maybe.
Now say not the mama.
No. Wait, dating yourself there, aren't you?
Huh? A little bit.
Dating yourself there, aren't you?
I have no idea why that's the first random catchphrase that popped in my head, to be honest.
Because you are just that old.
I really am. But guess what? You're like 6 months younger than I am or something, so.
Well, am I?
I don't
I
know.
probably am.
83?
Oh, whatever. Well,
So-
apparently a shuttle just suddenly appeared.
Sure. That's
we
not
might as well go.
suspicious at all.
Yes, we might as well go and save it.
Yeah.
And it literally appeared from nowhere, from what our bridge officers were saying too.
This is surely not a trap.
Nope, no trap.
There we go.
Yeah, that whole backing up while pointing your cannons at an enemy thing actually does seem to work fairly well.
Mm-hmm. It works for me too. So it's not just cannons; it works for phasers.
Well, I mean, depending on how your phasers are set up, though, you might not
I'm
want
using
to...
dual beam banks.
Oh, but you're using duals, so yeah.
I figure science ships are basically fast enough to.
Yeah, they pretty much are. Like they have a pretty good turn rate.
I actually do have cannons on my Romulan, dual cannons on my Romulan science ship.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. The Romulan science ship is decently fast as well. It could be a lot better, but it's okay.
It's enough for me.
Yeah. Oh
Hi,
look,
Franklin Drake.
It's our favorite.
Asshole.
Yeah. Oh sure.
Okay, so we have to go board a ship because he says so.
Yeah, he would do that. Whatever.
Though amusingly, it does reference the fact that we've met him before now.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't really do that. So when the game first came out, this was pretty much your first opportunity to meet Franklin Drake. Because this was actually the first time that you could have an opportunity to see him because there was no other mission before this point that he was in.
Mhm.
But now there is actually text saying, "Hey, yeah, you worked for me before." It's one of the things that Cryptic has been pretty consistent about and pretty good at handling. Um,
Making
when
continuity
they,
work.
yeah, making sure that their continuity doesn't just fall right to pieces. Anyway, we'd better board this ship and take care of all the stuff that's on. Take care of whatever's driving the people crazy.
I bet it's tachyons. Quantum tachyons.
Well, it's something telepathic, at least. Drake has at least pointed that out.
Telepathic quantum tachyons.
Yes.
Oh, well, fine if you guys are gonna be jerks about it.
So I'm gonna set my phaser rifle to stun and shoot these guys.
Stun?
Yeah. Then once we've KO'd them, we run around and administer these telepathy suppressors.
We inject them with drugs.
Yeah. It's the Starfleet way.
So scan, shoot, inject with drugs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like
So,
more Starfleet
back-
to me.
So back when this mission first came out, there was maybe a bug involved in this one where so there is an achievement for defeating a number of Starfleet officers, which is supposed to be for Klingon characters. But it was actually possible to gain credit for it by running this mission, and this was the only mission in all of the Federation campaign where you are actually fighting actual Starfleet officers. The next time that we fight quote unquote Starfleet people, we are actually facing off against Mirror Universe characters.
Spoilers.
Well,
Sure.
we've already seen some, so
I'm sure they were on the edge of their seats waiting to see who was really behind. I gotta be honest, I don't actually. I know we fight Mirror Universe guys, but I completely forget the circumstances.
uh,
But we're almost there, so we'll find out.
yeah, we're going to see some at some point.
Why am I? Oh, I had the light photon thing.
What?
He summoned a photon grenade launcher or something like that. I was shooting the summon
Oh,
because I don't know.
oh, why not?
Yeah, I do like how they kind of flail around madly.
Yes, yeah, those animations are pretty great.
So it really does sell the "they're crazy" thing.
And if I remember correctly, that is an actual emote you can do as well.
Flail around like a maniac.
Yeah. I just don't remember which emote it is.
Slash flail.
It might be.
Apparently not.
Well, as an emote, it would be /em
No.
flail. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I tried that.
Well, the
Nope.
emotes.
That's not important. But I have to know.
Well, I don't see any that are obviously being crazy, so. Uh,
You threw scissors.
apparently, and it didn't seem to be. Uh, oh, okay. I see what that one was for. Yeah, that was rock paper scissors.
Uh,
Yeah,
because
because they're right.
need greed rolls are just too simple. You've got to play rock paper scissors for.
Yep, yep. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe people actually did do that. That would be kind of goofy.
I totally would.
Yeah, you would.
Okay, now that's attention. Doo-doo-doo. Duktog. That one's amusing because it basically makes me grab a Klingon dagger from nowhere.
Emotes.
So we already saw the dance ones. Headbutt. Yeah, I guess we should be shooting people, huh?
You headbutt the air. You are very good at that. Alright, these two should be the last of it for this mission objective.
I just double face bombed them.
Yeah.
Actually,
You would. Alright, there we go. Now, we need to...
So he revealed the telepathic problem is because there's an Undyne on board.
Oh. Of course. Of course we would go back to that plot point.
Yes. Why would he not tell us this in the first place?
Because he is Franklin Drake.
An asshole. No, actually. There is a reason for it. Because the captain says that Drake's the Undyne, and Drake says the captain's the Undyne.
Yeah, and our scanners can't tell us either way.
Yeah, now see, I have a solution to this, but I'm pretty sure the game doesn't let you do it.
I really like that Franklin Drake's initial declaration that you should trust him is, "You know me."
Yeah.
So, I can't remember. Like, was there anyone in particular?
Hmm?
Like, was there like I can't remember which one. Like, if there was a right one or not.
No. I mean,
So,
my right answer would be shoot them both, but
oh well,
that's not
yeah.
Starfleet enough.
I mean, we should probably just shoot Drake.
I'm
Because
I'm for siding against Drake just because Drake's an asshole. So,
Yeah.
You want to?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I mean, this lets us shoot Drake, so that to me that makes it the right answer.
Yep.
Or I could like stand right in front of him while he's shooting
Well,
crap.
oh, that was.
Yes, and in fact, it was all a simulation. Yeah, he basically bitches you out for shooting him, but you know what? Screw it. I got to shoot Franklin Drake. That makes me happy.
Yeah, we gotta shoot Drake.
You can go talk to him if you want.
Because he wants to try and recruit us for Section 31. Not counting the fact that he already has. This mission actually makes a lot more sense in the timeline if this was set before the the Davidians.
Hmm.
Um,
Admittedly, it's less, hey, help me out, and more like, join us officially.
yeah,
But
I mean they've still written it in a way that doing this now makes sense because you can. Uh,
hmm
oh, that's why. I got
yeah, you
the
just have
wrong.
to beam out.
Yeah, I still had ops buttons from before, so I was just going through them. But yeah, in a way, they've still written this mission to make sense, with it having been done afterwards, because now it's more of an idea. It's more of a presentation of Franklin Drake has already seen what you're able to do, so now he does actually want to try and recruit you.
Hmm.
But it could also still be seen maybe a little bit better as if it was done before. But whatever. Anyway, we are now, after going through a Section 31 test, we're now going to do some war games, uh, like actual ones this time.
Today's theme is that we're not actually really doing anything. People are just jerking us around.
Pretty much. So we need to go to.
DS9, I think.
Oh yeah, I do gotta go to DS9.
Cue DS9 theme song.
Yeah, you guys can just imagine it in your head.
Yeah, we're too near my god awful Shaggy impression for me to subject you to like humming.
Yeah.
And, if you want to like mix it into the background, you could, but CBS might sue you or something. I'm not kidding. I know they have actually gotten on people for not like that specifically, but copyright infringement videos against Trek stuff.
Yeah. So let's not bother. I mean, I'm already playing the game.
Yeah, we can do videos of this and not get crap for it. It's more we can say for like Nintendo.
That's. Ah.
Yeah, I know it's different, but
That's kind of a different situation.
slightly. I find it amusing that it's Nintendo, given that they tend to make games where
Oh,
you get enjoyment
nice.
from actually playing it rather than just watching it.
For some reason, I seem to have entered the wrong sector. Let's try this again.
Did you get a Bajor, not DS9?
Yeah.
It's because they're right next to each other. It's easy to hit the wrong button.
Yes. Oh, come on. My goodness. Alright. Now, let's head on down to Deep Space Nine.
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting at the bar for you.
Yep.
Getting drunk. Of course, as soon as I beam in, I see what I assume to be a like blue Romulan with a Borg eye implant, wearing that 22nd century Romulan mini skirt. And these are times when I wish that you were able to see my screen.
Well, you could probably start recording stuff as well.
My computer, well, not my computer, my hard drive would probably like explode,
There's the whole you gotta send stuff to me
and then I would be having
aspect
to
as
send
well.
like multiple gigabyte files to you. Yes.
Oh, I need to talk to this guy, not to Kurland.
Now, Captain Gora.
Yep.
The Andorian.
Alright, now let's, we could have just called him over the comm, but
Well, we have to
instead,
take him with us. That's the thing. He's going to be on both our ships watching us.
Yep. at the same time.
Andorians have the little-known ability to split themselves into multiple people.
Yep.
They're like Jamie Madrox. Are you sighing because I mentioned an obscure comic character, or because you knew who it was?
Maybe a little bit of both.
I'm actually not
That's
sure
why-
if he counts as obscure or not, but
And that's why I like having other people commentate with me.
because it lets them show off how big of nerds they are, so you don't have to.
Well, that and it has more things end up happening in each video.
We say after like 3 seconds, or followed by 3 seconds of silence.
Well, there's not a whole lot that's actually going on right now.
Yeah, we're just traveling.
Well, since we're traveling for a bit, I might as well mention something that happened on the Star Trek Online site this week. Dan Stahl put up a letter from the producer talking about a poll that was run fairly recently on their forums, asking if Cryptic were to do another Star Trek Online expansion, which show series would people like to see? And in what may be a little of a surprising turn of events, the results were super overwhelmingly in favor of Voyager.
Yeah, that
Yeah, of all the
like
shows
Voyager
that
had
they,
more votes than, or almost as many votes as everything else combined.
yeah, like I like that turn of results because I actually do enjoy Voyager, but in knowing the fandom's general view of the Star Trek series in general, I am very surprised that DS9 didn't get quite as many
Or
votes as they
TNG.
did, or TNG.
But my thinking is it's probably because there's enough stuff from those in the game already.
Yeah,
Which, which equally surprised me because it means people put some thought into how they voted rather than just going with their first impulse.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta
We
blow up
are-
this poor ship.
Yep. Our weapons have been modified so they won't deal real damage, but we'll still blow this guy up. What is he? Oh, he's in I think that's a Typhoon class battleship. One of the few ships that you can see on the Federation side that we still don't have access to
Yet.
yet. Actually, yeah, there has been some talk about having that one added relatively soon. Oh dear, our buddy who didn't do anything at all in the fight somehow exploded.
Yeah, well, ships can't wear shirts, but if they could, that would have been wearing a big red one. Or
Yes.
gold one, I guess, technically. So we're going to go to the Athens and find out why the hell they just killed, several hundred people.
Yeah, what a bunch of jerks.
I know, it's the type of thing like I do.
Yeah. See, maybe this was the mission where you actually kill Federation officers to get progression towards that achievement. Oh, whatever. Regardless, there was only one actual mission in the entire game where you get where you actually are fighting real Federation officers.
So if you
In order
want
to
that
get
achievement,
progression.
you gotta start grinding.
Yeah. Well, if you want,
Over.
and over again. That's why I have never bothered to get it, even though I have pretty much all the other kill achievements.
Spoilers, they're
Oh.
undying.
Oh no! An entire ship of them as well.
It's like that last mission was a grim portent of things to come.
Dun dun dun!
Things come in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, the only thing that would make this better is if Franklin Drake just suddenly popped up and said, "I told you so."
He would do that.
He would do that.
Send a messenger to do it for him. But yeah, that Voyager poll came in the wake of the was it Las Vegas Star Trek
Ah,
Online
yeah,
convention
yeah. It
thing.
was, yeah, it was done. No, well, it was the poll was started a little bit before Star Trek
Yeah,
Las
but I
Vegas,
mean the
but yeah,
that post.
yes, well that post was like just today,
Hmm.
uh, Friday.
Yeah, but
Uh,
yeah, they announced season 8 stuff basically.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. While they were at Star Trek Las Vegas, they did talk a little bit about stuff for season 8, which does in fact include a race from Voyager. They are
A
bringing back the Voth.
a one-off race of dinosaur people. Where are you? Are you
I'm
in the
in
room?
the door, like back.
There you are.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
To be fair, this isn't going to be the first time that they've taken a one-off.
No, I like
Uh,
yeah, they technically the Iconians and the Davidians will love that, but
yeah,
yeah, I like that they're doing
and
that
the
too.
Alachi.
And the Alachi, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that they're doing it. It's just
yeah. It's. I think it's actually pretty
I
interesting.
find it fairly fascinating that they basically take one-off aliens and make them major threats.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was really great in the post when Dan Stahl was talking about this stuff for the poll was he very snidely comments that of course it wouldn't be the Kazon because not even the Borg wanted to assimilate them. So why would they be a threat?
The Kazon were pretty much completely incompetent to the point where, no joke, their prison is a line that you're told not to cross. So the Kazon
Yeah,
are about as competent as kindergartners.
yeah,
Actually, no, kindergartners would cross the line, so
yeah.
less competent than kindergartners.
But yeah, so I thought that was
Apologies to any
pretty amusing.
kindergartners listening. And if you are, go tell your parents you're bad because this contains foul language, I'm sure.
Yeah, like why would you be watching this?
What the fuck are you again? There you are.
Right next to my station.
I know, I just had to, justify the saying we have bad language.
Alright,
I do the George Carlin thing, but I don't remember all of them offhand.
I think the last thing we need to go is... Oh, there it is. Oh,
We'll find
no,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
we need to find one more crate.
It's like our officers know that there's more cargo, even if we can't really see it exactly. They just know there's more to see.
Oh, we'll do a
Is it
scan.
back? No, it's not back here.
No, it seems to be
Yeah, we missed it.
over. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. It's in here. Yep, here it is.
Excellent.
Nope, no, that's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we'll head back to where we just were.
Yes. So there's enough stuff to hide Undyne, like lots of Undyne, to the point where it could be the entire ship. So we're gonna go to the bridge and find out what's up, as opposed to the sensible thing and blowing it just straight to hell from our ship,
Well,
where there would be no
we,
chance of them escaping.
well, yeah, but then we wouldn't find out what was going on.
There might be Undyne, and this would kill them. I mean, sure, maybe a few eggs get broken in the process, but that's how you make an omelet.
Okay, here we go. Let's get into the Jeffries tubes.
I always liked how inconsistent things were about how big Jeffries tubes were supposed to be.
Yeah.
In that some of them made them seem like fairly cramped corridors, while others made them seem like what most things perceive the New York subway system or sewer system to be like. I cannot personally say what the New York sewer system is like because I've never been to New York, let alone in its sewers. Also, I'm allergic to poo gas.
You would be.
Okay, so this guy claims to be human.
Oh, why didn't we test him right now?
Why didn't we stun him? I'm not even like wanting to kill him, just stun him. If he's human, he'll get knocked out. If he's an Undyne, he'll like be pissed off or pretend to be knocked out.
I think there is a better test for whether someone's an Undyne or not.
Check the blood.
Yeah. No, that was. Well, actually, you know what? That would probably still work. That is changelings, but that would probably still work.
And I'm pretty sure the changeling thing was a reference to John Carpenter's Thing.
Yeah.
Or the movie that was based. I've never seen the movie that was based on. I don't know if they did the blood test in that, but I know John Carpenter's Thing did the blood test thing.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that would have still worked in this situation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that they do mention in another one of the missions that there is actually a way to determine infiltrators. In fact, they might actually mention it during that first one back on Pajem.
I'm sure it's not important. Hey, look, we can see in the vacuum of space.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
There's a nice space box.
I'm assuming there's a force field there to avoid us getting sucked out to our deaths.
Or do we? No, we need to escort the dude.
In other words, we have to wait for his slow ass.
Yeah. So you can't see the shimmering.
Yeah, I it's weird because on one half it's like, yeah, a force field. On the other half, it's just like a weird particle fire effect. He has to go get his favorite teddy bear or something.
Yeah.
I forget what it was specifically. He'll mention it again, but he has to go get some stupid personal item before he scuttled the ship.
Yeah.
It mildly annoys me that, the Rear Admiral, just can't say, no, we're going now.
Yeah, like come on, the dude's an ensign.
I know. Janeway went and taken that shit from Harry Kim.
Even our bridge officers outrank that guy.
Yeah, to be fair, all our bridge officers are commanders, so.
Yeah.
Which is really funny from a logic standpoint that you've got a bunch of commanders on a ship, but whatever.
Well, there are in the shows you had well, I guess you had a commander at least.
Yeah, I think the closest it got was, I think by the end of the TNG movies, like the entire original crew was commander.
Or oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the Captain Proton holonovels.
Oh well, fine. If it's 1930s pulp homage fiction, fine.
We can
make an exception for that.
We can accept that.
Now, I was never sure, was Captain Proton supposed to be like an actual 30s pulp serial show or just a like 24th century homage to them?
I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a homage.
Like in universe. I mean, obviously out of universe it's homage to Flash Gordon, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm wondering if like they just couldn't use Flash Gordon. Or just
like
chose
that.
Not to.
Flash Gordon is probably just straight up due to copyright.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Flash Gordon falls in public domain or not.
Oh, geez, no.
Like
that would because I mean, like, Flash Gordon would only be Like it could not be more than what 50 years old by this point.
Oh, Flash Gordon, yeah, there were serials back in the 30s.
Yeah, so it would have still fallen under the like life plus 90 years.
True. I know there's a few things about that old they're in public domain, like the Fleischer Studios Superman shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can legally watch those on YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, obviously not everything ever Superman, but
Oh yeah,
those
of course.
specific shorts have fallen into public domain and are
Interesting.
actually very good for both for being Superman shorts and for being like animation from late 30s, early 40s. Honestly, from an animation quality standpoint, they look better than the Super Friends stuff from the 70s. Which I guess isn't saying much because,
well, in a way, art design is a much more is a much stronger effect on how well something looks and holds up than
yeah, I'm just talking from
anything else.
Now, admittedly, the other half of that is those shorts had obscenely high budgets, even for back then. So, whereas like Hanna-Barbera essentially kind of pioneered the idea of doing animation on the cheap for TV, and I don't remember Hanna-Barbera's partially responsible for Super Friends or not, but it would have come after that mindset of kind of limited animation. So. Oh look, it's an actual Undyne this time.
Yeah, it just entirely threw up, and just entirely threw out the ruse.
Man, they should have learned from Franklin Drake. Keep their cool, and we wouldn't know who to shoot.
Yeah.
What if Drake's an Undyne?
Did we double shoot him?
I would love that to be a revelation where you find out that Franklin Drake's been Undyne this whole time. Like I'm not like alluding to anything it hasn't yet, but it would be hilarious to me if this whole time his defense of the Federation crap.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, though, I think that they wouldn't bother doing that. Like, at worst, they would probably tie him into the Iconian stuff, but I think that they are actually going to leave Franklin Drake as a Section 31 guy.
Probably.
Because that's still what Section 31 does.
Yeah, and he's a good hook character, and they don't want to get rid of him from a story standpoint.
Yeah, he is still a character that they can keep a hold of to have as a person of interest to make us do things that would be a little bit more difficult for our normal bosses to instruct us to go and do.
Mm-hmm. That took a while to load. Okay, yeah. Now there's Undyne.
Oh, and it's one of these dreadnoughts we faced way back at the beginning of the game.
I know. Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, this time we're actually going to blow them up. Oh, with
us and like
with a whole boatload of friends.
Us and this army.
Yeah. Just like the last time.
Now what's amusing is some of them are just labeled by class and others are actually named.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently we won the war game.
Yeah, blowing up a Undyne Dreadnought will do that.
Yeah. In a way, I want Cryptic to get around to making the Jupiter class battleship purchasable. On the other, that is an ugly ass ship. I'm
fine with it not being purchasable.
Yeah. It's an ugly I mean, ship. I only wanted to because like they have made pretty much everything else that is in the game usable. That is one of the few ships that you can see, especially on the Federation side. Like, there's only two ships that NPCs use during all of the Federation story that you cannot fly yourself,
Hmm.
and both of them are dreadnoughts.
And our reward for that is body armor.
Yeah, pretty useful body armor.
Yep. So that concludes that, having stopped the evil Undyne infiltrators.
Yep. Uh, hmm. No, it's probably don't really have enough time to do another one. You think?
I don't remember how long this one is. I think it's kind of
I
lengthy,
think this
but
one, yeah, I think this one's kind of lengthy.
so it's up to you.
Yeah. No, I think this is actually a fairly lengthy one. So we'll cut it here for this week. Um, so next time we head back to Deep Space Nine.
And deal with more Undyne infiltrators.
So we'll see you all then.
Bye, everybody.